And we're back to another episode of Let's Play Shining Force. I'm your host, the RPG guy. And let's get moving. So we're going to explore the area first, because there's a few things of relative importance. There's some funny things to do in here too, but might pass on some of the smaller things just to ensure. As we check this weird machine, we discovered a Domingo egg. Probably one of the most important hidden little items you want to pick up easily in the game. Put it on towel. Make a note of this guy. My name is Arthur. I used to be a knight. I'm not really the battle type. I'm not really a battle type. I like it here. You don't say. Alright, so that's really early on all there is to find. Again, you can talk to people and you get little like side things and stuff like that, little cute little cutscenes. And it's not cutscenes because there aren't cutscenes really in this. But you get little funny kind of dialogues and stuff. Yes, I am Henri. What about Guardiana and my father? Who are you? I don't have to listen to this nonsense from someone I don't even know. Go away now! Wait, Princess Henri, please listen to Max. Nova. This is Max. He is leading the fight against the Runefaust army. But my father, the Sword of Light, and Guardiana. Is it true, Nova? Yes, Your Majesty, it is all true, I'm afraid. I need to be alone for a while. We understand, Your Majesty, but do not let your grief overwhelm you. I must be alone now. Max, Princess Henri is in great sorrow. Please go to her and talk to her. Remind her of her duty to Guardiana. Our people need her now. Dokily dokily, loaf. So we'll head over. I know my duty now, Max. It is to hunt Kane down and make him pay for what he did. I'll fight with you. I'm sure that's why my father... Blah, 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 blah. What my father would want me to do. Sorry, I just zoned out for a second. I'll be at headquarters. Vengeance shall be ours. So we pick up Henri, who's clearly another mage. And what you need to know about Henri is that there's some debate between casters. A lot of people are big fans. So I'm going to drop this bombshell of the way I play the game. That is not popular. I'll explain that coming up. I'm Aunt Rant. You wish to find the key to the accursed door before Kane of Runefaust. A legend tells that the pool of ancients below is tied in with the accursed door. To reach the pool, you first need the orb of light from the cavern of darkness. Defeat the monsters in the cavern and the orb is yours, then return to me. Max, enter the cavern and retrieve the orb of light. We'll head down here. The cavern of darkness lies beyond. Only the strongest survive its trials. Get out of the way. Okay, so really quick. Behold, the dreaded cavern of darkness. You must defeat the monsters to gain the orb. Okay, let me now try to speak. Okay, so this is another battle we want to power through. We're not here to try to gain levels, though we have Henri. And so I do something that some people find to be less popular. When it comes to character layouts and stuff. I only take one mage with me in the game. Now, that doesn't mean I take only one spellcaster. Let me be very clear. Very big difference between a spellcaster and a mage, and taking a mage. There are other classes and characters that can use magic, so that's what I mean kind of by that. Now, with that said, it comes down to a really tough decision, and a lot of people take Henri with them. Or, I'm sorry, take Tao. Because you get Tao in the beginning of the game, and you're going to notice Henri's pretty low level, I think, compared to the other characters. I think she's level 3. Whereas we're already trying to get characters to level 7 and 6. I want to say she's level 3. We're going to find out on her freaking turn whenever that... Well, we can find out now. Yeah, she's level 3. For a lot of people, that's a deal breaker. That she's that low in level. For me, it's just Tuesday. And the thing is that her one of the spells types that she begins to excel at tends to not be one that seems to be useful in the next couple of chapters, give or take the next few chapters. I will say by endgame, though, she ends up being one of the better options. Especially with the leveling layout that we're going for. So, my big thing is, there's a battle that's coming up where we want to kind of do our leveling setup. And that's not here. Okay, so there is a light grinding session just to really build up 2 characters, and it's coming up. And for me, I build up Henri and not over Tao early on, because Tao's pretty useful until a better option comes along. And I know that sounds weird to a lot of people. Better option? What madness do you speak of? There's no better option. But I use her pretty actively till she gets her permanent replacement. So yeah, I am giving some of that away. I know some people would wish I didn't give it away this early, but I feel that I don't think there's anything wrong with giving it away this early, to be fair. But yeah, so Henri looks really weak in comparison to Tao. And to be fair, I think of all of the mages, she probably, arguably has the worst HP of all of them, which can be a deal breaker for some people. But again, we're doing a casual play, so I'm pretty sure me mentioning that might give away where those breads of life are going to go. If I feel they need to go to her. It's still pretty early. There might be something that changes my mind in that regard, but for the most part, I'm not focused too much. So yeah, one of the big things that we're going to attempt to do is to get Henri as many gibs and kills as she can take. She doesn't have a lot of MP. If anything, she's down to 8 MP now, so she's got 4 more casts of fire, so hopefully we can give her at least 1 level, if not 2, before getting through this dungeon. Max is poison, that's fine. It gives Lo something to do. So there's that. Now, let me talk about something because it's starting to show up. Chests in battles. The thing you need to kind of know about the chest in battles scenario is as follows. You will find chests in battles. Now, that's not a big deal because after the battle you can get the chests in most cases. However, that's a bad habit to get into. Unless it's just absurd for you to try to go out to where the item is and da-da-da-da. And even then, it may not be that big of a deal. It may be a bigger deal to go get the item. The reason being is that you can actually open chests in battle. As long as you can reach them. There's some chests that are just out of range and you can't reach them in battle. They weren't designed. It wasn't intended for you to just go up and grab it. So anyway, with that said, the big thing that you need to take from that is that I will give this away now, so I don't have to reiterate it later, and I might remind you guys where that is in the game when we get there. But there is a spot in the game where you, unfortunately, you'll see chests in a battle, and it happens a couple of times, to be honest with you. You'll see some chests in a battle, and what happens is if you do not open the chest during the battle, you don't get the chest at all, because the chapter immediately ends. It immediately ends once that happens, once that battle concludes. So you get screwed out of some good items too, mind you. And I wouldn't bring it up if the items were trivial, but they're actually pretty good items. One of them could be considered one of the best rings in the game, I think. I think is in that battle. But yeah, it's pretty relevant that you get them. And like I said, I can't stress enough that you need to make sure that you acquire the chest. And it's a good habit when you see chests and a character with great movement that can get over there, you know? Like, you know, Ken is a great candidate because his movement is great. Gort, not so much. Because I don't want to keep getting hit by freaking fireballs. Bow and arrow hits, I don't mind. Like I said, oh, I thought you were gonna build up Henri. And like I said, I'm gonna do what I can. I don't make guarantees. The bats actually give pretty good XP to someone who's level 3. Damn! But Luke was just having none of it. He just looked at that archer and said, "Fuck you!" And it just fucking made his head explode. How dare you call me short? A lot of things he could have said. Alright, Ken's going after that one. We'll set May over there. And there's our free power staff for Tau. Whenever I get around to it. Man, just can't shake this cough. Once a year it happens, guys, and it just doesn't fucking go away. It takes forever for it to go away, rather. Okay, well, we can't cure Max's poison. And Max is kind of in the way. Well, maybe not. He is kind of, though. We need to damage these bats so Henri can pick them off. Ah, crap baskets. Let's move Gort. Because he's clearly not going to be able to hit either of them. This should get her a level. There it is. Nice. Let's open the walkway here if we can. No, I don't want to burn any more magic. Again, this does make more sense. Give it a second to click in there. There, right? If we're gonna let anybody get the kill, I want it to be Henri. Luke's got his pick of the litter between the two of them on his turn, so that'll help. There's another wooden staff that's going to get sold when the opportunity presents itself. I know it's not detox, but he can't reach, so I'd rather get a heal off than get nothing. It'd be really bad if Luke got put to sleep. Hopefully he doesn't. The chances are high that he will. Nice. Or you can miss, Henri. Bitch. You. Oh! But I did that mostly to get her out of the way to heal Max's poison. So now if she melee attacks it, she'll kill it. Nice. Where was that last round? Jackass. We can do some damage. Part of me is like, oh, I should have healed that poison. We'll get to it eventually. It's not a big deal. That's a towel. Some of these characters across the goddamn bridge. Nice. Now Henri could pick she gets pick of the litter of who she wants to kind of pick off. But she will be able to do it. The only negative is that bat's going to attack her. If it gets a double, it could put her into a sleep. Oh, we lucked out. Let's see if she gets a hit, because we can conserve MP and... Oh, come on, woman. Hit that fucking bat. Are you batshit crazy? Now, at this point, we're just going to let Hans get the kill then. It would have been nice. It would have been nice. Well, we still got dark mages to take on, so... a complete loss. I'm just tired of having characters get put to sleep at this point. Like I said, there's going to be a light grinding session coming up. So that'll be the place where she will pull away the pack again. Really good attack any. Let's attack the one that's blocking the walkway. Of course he's still asleep. Hopefully that doesn't kill Henri. Woo! Woo! Luckily there was no critical hit. That could have been bad. Like, well, there goes any chance of her leveling. Come on. You got it. This is strike 3, man. There we go. 32 XP. So that's not bad. Hopefully we can get her to level 5. That would make me feel pretty good, actually. Because then she really wouldn't be that far behind. Before we get too far. What did we pick up? A wooden staff? Let's pass it to somebody. Whose inventory is relatively open here? Jesus. Give it to Henri. Her inventory is open because she really only had the one thing. Luke, Hans, Kyrus, the Gortonator, the Gonginator. Sweet. Alright. I need to equip Tau now that I'm thinking about it. There we go. Now Lo can actually cure the freaking poison on a min character. Medical herb. And then we'll get May to go after the chest to the south. There's this one to the south that you can't really see because we haven't looked down there, but it's down there. Don't want him to be too far away from low. Funny how he got 2 turns back to back like that. Solving the problem. Tastes like healing. Look at their little cluster, too. Perfect little Tau cluster. And they can hang out there all they want. I got that right, yeah. Suck on this, mages. And so now this will... Ooh, well, I didn't expect that. But it leaves 2 easy kills for Henri, even with a melee attack. So if I want to conserve her MP for the skeleton, which she will not be able to do a lot of physical damage to at all, no matter what, we now have the... He wasted a turn. We now have the means to get that. So we get the power ring, which is an incredibly useful item. But we're going to use it under a very specific set of conditions. And it really kind of has to do with... The conditions are in the sense that we'll be getting a character that is deceiving. And he's going to need that ring for a little while to keep him even on par with the base party. Now, with that said... You know, I make it sound like he's not very good. He grows unlike any other character, so there's but you have to kind of be willing to suffer through the fact that he's just not a great character. So we might lose Henri because she's not got the HP. Oh, okay, she lived. Sometimes those blaze attacks will finish her off. Because once in a blue moon, they'll do 9 damage, or if they get a crit, obviously that would kill her. One of the fears is her HP is so low that she can be picked off by almost anything and anyone, but it's usually not a big deal once we get further in the game. She's squishy. She's squishy. Alright, now the skeleton here, he's never going to move from that spot, which pretty much means when we get Henri up there, we're going to let Henri go to town on him. We might let another character take a pot shot. Let me see how much health he has. 15, yeah, we're going to need a character to... a frontline character to get a hit on him. And we don't want to send a squishier character, because this dude's going to hit pretty hard. So, we'll take Ken, because he hasn't done much this fight. You'll notice he's very resilient to physical damage. Hence why we need Henri or Tau to really dish out the remaining gibbery. Any healers who want to burn their MP should do so now. Or in the case of Gong, use an herb. Keep the seeds. For a real big heal. For much larger healing issues. But with that damage, Henri should be able to kill the skeleton rather easily. It'll just take 2 turns to do it. Because being undead, it will take increased damage. Yeah, there it is. Henri leveled to 5. And she learns Freeze, which is great. Freeze is one of the more common... Not common, one of the more it's a little interesting. Fire always has a range of 2 in you know, pretty much a range of 2. 2 to the left, 2 to the right, 2 up, 2 down, and then 1 diagonal. Freeze as it levels. Now, freeze won't do really much on undead, so we won't use it. But freeze, as it levels, actually by I think level 3, it reaches 3 squares away in each direction and 2 in diagonals. So it's one of those few weapons that gets better as it gets stronger. Spells that as it gets a lot more versatility and range as characters level max. The orb of light must be within the chest. Take it quickly. Giggity goo. Alright, and we've collected everything else, I think. Yep. Let's skedaddle. We'll make sure we got that chest. That chest. And I know we got the one in the corner, so check it anyway. Got it. It's Graham. How long have I waited for this summons? Max, you're a hero without peer. The legacy of the ancients is an evil being that has been sealed away for 1,000 years. Dark Soul now searches for the key to unlock that seal. You must stop him. Whoops, I didn't mean to go in there. All I heard was wah, wah, wah. Dark Soul, stop killing me. Wah. The Orb of Light has chosen you, Max, to battle the evil that threatens ruin. You are truly the servants of the powers of light, the shining force. Cross the sea from Rindo and go to the eastern continent. You must stop Cain. But before we do anything, head up and over. I want to fight again. I can help you against Runefoss. I'm coming with you. And Arthur joins the Shining Force. Another knight. So, I'll be away at headquarters. Call me when you're ready to go into battle. So, Arthur joins us. Now, Arthur is very interesting. He comes at level 4. But his attack is freaking 15. 15 attack? What? His defense is only 1 worse than Ken's. But Ken's got 20 attack. And then May's got 15 attack, so, 18 attack and 14 defense. Or defense, so, you know, that's a thing. Now, Arthur is a peculiar character in this game, and he even, I think, appears in, I believe he appears, I'm not going to give too much away. He's an interesting character because, you notice I'm putting the power ring on him too, by the way. He's an interesting character because of all the knights, and this is, again, spoiler warning on Arthur, but it has to do with, of all the knights, overall, he gets the best stat growth on average. Even surpassing characters like May's, May's defense, which is known for skyrocketing. Now, with that said, it's a little bit more complicated than that. Arthur starts off really weak, as you can clearly see. He's actually going to stay that way for quite a while. So that usually, for a lot of people, is a deal breaker. Wait, what? I gotta baby this guy for that long? Just give him a power ring. He will be functional as long as you give him a power ring. Which, again, a lot of people are like, yeah, but we shouldn't have to give that character a power ring. Just shut the fuck up and just listen. Give him a fucking power ring, for fuck's sake. And a lot of it has to do with that he grows, I would say, with 30 total levels by endgame. He outperforms all the other knights, statistically, and by pretty decent margins, usually. There's another element to him which I want to keep kind of a secret, but I'm sure somebody will spoil it in the chat, in the messages below. Comments below, but if they do somehow refrain from it, there's some cool stuff to exploit using Arthur. My grandson is missing. If you find him, bring him back. My ship is yours. So, Max, please find my grandson. Okay, I skipped that first part of the dialogue. So we need to find his grandson. Okay, first things first, though. We're going to save. Saving's your friend. Anybody needs to be raised. Yes. No. All right. Yeah, we already did that. So, there's a few things that we kind of need to do. Let's see here. The mayor's grandson, yes, he went in the tent and never came out. That's strange. I'll let you in to look for him. Be careful. Some of those people look dangerous. So the mayor... Oh, this wasn't here before. Let's go in and check it out. Well, Max, remember me? You'll soon wish you'd taken my advice in Alterone. She was the fortune teller. Come, my pets, look who's come to play with you. Why, it's the Shining Force. I leave you in good hands, Max. I have some more vital matters to attend to right now. Sure you do. Whatever you say, lady. Crazy lady. Alright, so this is the place where we want to do a little bit of grinding. We're probably going to want to take characters up to somewhere between level 7 and level 9. And the reason is the bats are useless, except for Henri and Arthur. These enemies give pretty good XP for a little while, at least to level 8 or 9. These dudes, who actually do not move, they're melee attackers, I believe, and they never move. So you can attack them at range, and then pick them off, and get some good XP from them. The mannequins, melee attackers, but these dudes, the evil puppets, have freeze. And they tend to exploit that if they need to get out of reach. But they give pretty good XP for right now. Now, what you need to know about Marionette here. Marionette has freeze level 3. Remember when I mentioned level 3 freeze has that 3 reach? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Diagonal 2. 1, about there, and there. Right? You can reach about there. And there. Okay, so that gives you an idea of the range of this spell, that spell. It's strong enough to one-shot even frontliners with 13 health like May and Luke and Gort. So, with that said, you're not going to want to go up there and try to, you know... You got to be careful when dealing with the dire clowns. Because when you go up to deal with the dire clowns, if you move too far to the center between them, that lady, the mannequin, will have the ability to damage you with freeze level, go fuck yourself level. It's pretty potent stuff. Trust me, you don't, under any condition, want to get hit by freeze level 3, unless you're trying to kill the mannequin. During this point where we'll be leveling characters pretty nicely here, I'll give, you know, I'm not going to make you guys sit through my grinding session here. I'm just playing a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. And then I'll show you this whole battle from the beginning. But you're only going to need to repeat it enough times to arguably get Arthur pretty much caught up with the rest of the party. And like I said, if Arthur and now here's the thing, if Arthur gets some pretty good level ups, you'll start to see him carry his own weight right away. It takes Arthur, again, it's getting Arthur there is tricky. Especially in the next couple of chapters. This chapter and the next chapter. But that is really what we need to focus on, is getting Arthur to maximum level. Because once he's up there, he'll start to really shine. And then one of his other abilities will start... One of his specialty things will start to show itself as well, which is kind of like, God damn it, Arthur, you had one job. And he could give you with freeze, you idiot. Anyway, I want to thank you guys for stopping by. I know it's a shorter episode, which is fine. We're allowed to have those once in a while. So like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTart. Ooh! And there goes Arthur. So we'll have to revive him, and then maybe in the future he won't fucking miss! So like, comment, subscribe, all the good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTartStudios for more live gaming action. as well as you can check out my our other shows on that channel, like the Chairman of the Board Tabletop Show, as well as checking out the Hobo Head Crab Blind Play Show, where one of our members of the Chairman of the Board Show blind plays through retro games that he missed out on his entire childhood, and his reactions and stuff are amazing to watch. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys. We'll see you guys next time.